Good morning, hello, it's Daniel. This is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today is a day of cycling. Should I stop saying another day of triathlon training when I'm not running? Well, I am swimming actually, that's from last week. Anyway, club ride, Sunday morning. I've headed out, I think I had a 6-minute head start on the group. So I might get 45 minutes to an hour in before they catch me. I'm half an hour into the ride, staying pretty much strict zone 2, but my heart rate is quite high, so I'm fairly fresh. And yeah, just plodding along. This is actually double the amount of cycling that I managed yesterday, thanks to a double puncture. So I've swapped the rear tyre. I'm hoping to get a trouble-free ride in today. And I don't think I'm going to stop at the cafe, because we're training. It's getting serious now. Anyway, let's get stuck in. We're cooking on gas now, nearly 3 hours in. It was quite easy to miss the cafe, to be honest, because it was about a mile or so off course. So I didn't have to physically ride past it. I just ride past the junction where the guys will have turned off to go down, so less mental strain needed. And then I'm just tooting around. I've actually added an extra hill on the way back. I'm feeling good. I would like to make it 3.5, 3.75, maybe in 4 hours, we'll see. But yeah, feeling good. And the first group passed me, but the second group didn't even catch me. They probably had like 8 punctures or something, so I'm not going to take too much confidence from that, but baby steps. There's also a lot to be said for like proper intensity discipline. So on these rides, when I'm spiking up to like zone 4 or 5, trying to hang on to people, it really screws like your zone 2 ride. So sticking in zone 2, we make some getting those benefits of that endurance focus. So method to the madness, I'm hoping. And in spring, the lads won't know what hit them. Okay, right, done and dusted. I'll leave the stats on screen. I've also just had lunch and a shower. Just now trying to put off the bike wash as long as I can. Pretty good ride. It would have been good to obviously ride with some people, but getting out the door for a specific time is still a benefit nonetheless. And yeah, 3.5 hours in the bank felt really good. I am at the minute, I've been training like pretty low carb, only because I'm riding at a low intensity and I'm just sort of riding to, you know, eating to feel on the bike. And I haven't been eating much on the bike. That has enabled me to be able to eat more off the bike and not feel like I'm dieting when I am actually dieting. So yeah, not ideal. I think I had one squares bar today, which is like 25-30 grams of carbs. Not ideal, but I did have a big bowl of porridge just before I started, so I feel like that takes you to halfway or so, you know, it is what it is. Right, I want to have a quick look at the drivetrain on this bike, because I have been waxing this chain pretty much every week. Now I've got a full-on setup at home for like you know, crock pot and ultrasonic cleaner, thanks to NRG Chains for all the wax. I've been properly immersive waxing this chain. I thought we'd have a bit more of a look at it. Today's ride's been pretty wet, as you can see. There's, you know, muck all over the bike, but it wasn't that bad. Chain, I think, is pretty clean still. You can see there's still wax on the outside of it. You look at the rollers and they're all still clean. It's been completely noise free. The cassette does look quite mucky, seeing the places there. Now sometimes it is just like wax build-up on the cassette. Sometimes it is obviously just muck, and jockey wheels are pretty clean, but again, just a little bit of like wax build-up. I have found that with running like immersive wax chains, if you don't fully get the wax off of the chain rings and the cassette and the jockey wheels in between chains, it does build up a bit, so just got to keep on top of that. I might actually take that off and run that through the start cleaning this afternoon as well, just for keep on top of it. But the chain itself, absolutely fine, even though it was wet on the road today. No noise, no, I didn't wear or anything like that, so long may that continue. It might seem a bit like extravagant to be re-waxing a chain every week, but when I'm only riding outside once or twice a week, and when it is then warranting a full bike wash, because I've got everything set up here, I'm very lucky that I work with NRG Chains, but if I was buying like the wax blocks, it doesn't cost that much to be re-waxing the chain, and if I was riding 2 or 3 days on the trot, I'd be able to go through that without having to re-wax it. So I think it's good. I enjoy doing it. I think it's going to prolong the life of components. But let's get the bike washed, and I'll catch you later this afternoon.
Perfect.
Liz would like everybody to bear in mind that she's had a hat on all day. If you could all just please bear that in mind.
And I've been outside all day.
And you've been outside, that's why you look like you're in Wimburn, don't you? What did you just say?
In the elements.
Oh, in the elements. Yeah, tough conditions. What have you been doing?
Done a 10-mile hike with Bex.
Ooh.
It's been absolutely incredible. So we started at the Longshore estate and we did Longshore, Padley Gorge, Grindleford, Hathersage, Burbage Edge. I think I say it, Burbage Edge, and then back to Longshore, and it was absolutely up there.
Did you need walking poles?
I used one pole, yeah.
Ooh, one. Why one?
Just to steady me as I was going.
Like Gandalf. Okay, cool, good stuff. You're going to drop me a couple of photos to put over the top of that while we're talking?
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I'll do that.
How many did you take today?
What?
How many photos did you take today on a 10-mile walk?
Do you want to know?
I want to know. Well, I know. These people want to know.
Okay, you ready? 284, and I've narrowed it down to 74.
Well, how are you going to
But I
post
can
on
only
Instagram?
do 20 in a post on Instagram, so how many posts am I going to have
And
to do?
people only scroll to the first 3, so
What am I going to do?
what are you going to do?
Just ordering Chinese, that's fine.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you doing now? What's your Chinese order?
I haven't done it yet because you interrupted.
Lamb burner, prawn burner, chicken burner, keema naan.
That's not Chinese.
No, but it's off like Gavin and Stacey. Oh, no, it's Indian, isn't it? Oh. Anyway.
Shut up.
Right, that's how we're ending this week. Liz, it's the end of some holiday or school holidays. We're back at work tomorrow.
I know, I'm upset. I don't want to talk about it.
Me either, trying to pretend it's not happening until tomorrow.
Chicken balls. Egg fried rice.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I'm busy. I'm hungry.
Thanks very much for watching. Please do hit like and subscribe. I'm actually looking forward to getting back into a normal routine tomorrow. This week's training has been all right. It's not been any better than when I've just been at work, to be honest. I've done more cycling hours, but quite a few hours a bit easier with Liz, which is absolutely fine. That's, I just want a consistent week this week. So I'm really looking forward to trying to get into a solid routine this week and really like knuckling down a bit more and squeezing the most out of each day. So that's the plan, and it's forecast wet all week, so it'll be indoors all week. Next weekend looks sketchy as well. But it's 70.3 World Champs next weekend, so there's women's race Saturday, men's race Sunday, so there's 2 options to watch a 3 to 4 hour race on the turbo, so there's no excuse to that. Done. Yeah. I know. Right. And I'll try and get the garage fully finished this week as well.
Brilliant.
Or next week after.
Let's hope you do then, darling.
Thanks for watching. Hope you're well. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Bye.
Bye.